Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Marz Hoops here, and today we are going to be talking about the 5 players who have been underperforming in the NBA bubble. Keep in mind, this is only for the 8 regular season games that did happen, and excluding the playoffs. And also, I'm not saying these players are bad, I'm just saying they have been underperforming in the bubble. Alright, so the first player is Lonzo Ball. Now, Lonzo Ball has not lived up to his expectations, but in his right, the expectations were unrealistic and unfair. They were comparing him, saying he was going to be the next great NBA point guard. I'm pretty sure there was Magic Johnson comparisons going out because he was a taller point guard, but those were insanely unfair for him because Lonzo was nowhere near those players in his ability. Anyways, in this season, it was looking like he was finally was getting a consistent shot throughout the season. Before the lockdown, he averaged 12.4 points, 7 assists, 6.2 rebounds, and he shot 38.3% from 3, which is very good compared to what he was shooting in his rookie season and second season. But in the first 6 games in the NBA bubble, he averaged 5.7 points, 7 assists, 5.3 rebounds, 19.2% from 3. So, sure, his versatility that he could rebound, score, sort of, and assist is still there, but it was not at the level he was producing throughout the regular season, and also the efficiency plummeted back to, he was looking like he was back to rookie season Lonzo with terrible efficiency, below 30% efficiency, but he really needed to perform to get the Pelicans to the playoffs. Obviously, they did get eliminated from the playoffs. They were eliminated from the play-in game because the Memphis Grizzlies did have the tiebreaker. Now, to move on to the next player, we're going to be talking about Dillon Brooks. Now, Dillon Brooks had a breakout season in his third season. He is currently averaging 6.2 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. In 8 games in the bubble, in 4 of those games, he shot under 42%, and he shot under 35% from 3 in 5 of those 8 games. Dillon is still a very promising player, but his efficiency has not been the greatest in the bubble, and was not the greatest because he is also out of the playoffs. LeBron James. Now, LeBron James may still be putting up okay scoring stats, but his main issue in the bubble is not his scoring, but his passing to turnover ratio. In the first game in the bubble, he put up 5 assists, but he had 4 turnovers, which is terrible. In 8 games, he put up over 3 turnovers in 4 of the 8 games. In the playoffs, his most recent game, he put up 8 turnovers and he only had 8 assists, which is terrible ratio. That he turned over the ball 8 times, whereas he only assisted a player 8 times. Terrible ratio. LeBron needs to pick up his game if he wants the Lakers to go far, because the Lakers in general have been underperforming in the bubble, and they may actually lose to Damian Lillard and the Blazers. Next, we're going to be talking about Iguodala. Andre hasn't been playing a lot of minutes, but in the time he plays, he was not playing very well. In the second game of the bubble, he shot 1 from 5 from the field and 0 from 3 from 3. The next game wasn't any better. He shot 33% from the field and 20% from 3. Then he had alright gains with more minutes, but then he went back to shooting 0% from the field and 3 for the next games. Iggy has been very inconsistent. He needs to start playing better because he is an important bench piece to the Miami Heat. Now, for the final player we are going to be talking about is Rocco. Again, like most players in this list, Rocco has been very inconsistent. He shot under 40% in 4 games, and he and he also shot under 30% from 3 in 4 games as well. Now, Rocco has been a very good player on defense, but the Rockets can't only rely on Harden and Westbrook to get the buckets. Rocco needs to step up and give them the spacing that they need to get a shot at the finals, because the Rockets, right now they're only relying, like I said, on their 2 all-star guards, but Rocco was there for the spacing because he's a very good 3-and-D player, but recently he's in the bubble, his shot has not been going through. He kept the defense, but it's not really gonna help. You can't be a liability for the Rockets on offense, and if he wasn't playing good at defense at all, he would probably be off the starting lineup. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and peace.